welcome to Table 10.
Episode 18.
Yes, we have a little pre-recorded adventure for you. You're going to watch now. And then we'll be back because we have a From Our Stash to Yours recipient to announce.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Did we hit record?
This time.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to Table 10, our knitting podcast. We will be your host today. My name's Renee.
I'm Rachel, and this is episode 18.
We are coming to you from the Pittsburgh area. We are two sisters who are very enthusiastic about knitting.
We are wearing the same thing you saw us in last week.
Yes.
Surprise!
So you were in the right place. This is just pre-recorded. We are going to take you on a little farm adventure.
Last week we were at a farm, but when we were there talking, we talked about something that we couldn't tell you last week. So we had to just hold on to the footage. We're going to give it to you now. We're so excited. We're going to play the footage and let you see if you can catch the little Easter egg, and then we'll be back to tell you about it. But first, I want to say thank you to Melinda. She invited us out to her farm. We met her sheep. We had an amazing time, a great talk. She taught us a lot. I mean, we really enjoyed ourselves. So thank you.
Yes, thank you. And for the opportunity to share it with you guys.
Yeah, it was very kind.
To give us access to Melinda. She is a shearer. She works up and down the East Coast. She's very busy. She opens her books for shearing in January and then books up solid. So to get a little bit of her time was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So enjoy it. Enjoy it, and we'll be back.
All right.
In 2 and 2. Do you guys remember that?
I do love connection.
Okay.
Look, she stopped too. She's like, oh no.
Such a good video.
Excuse me. Oh. There we go. Okay. Bye, sir.
Oh, that's not it. Oh, that was it.
Come on.
They're so cute.
Come on, Pepper.
Oh.
Here, do you want
Okay. Hi, this is Rachel.
I'm here with
Melinda with Boss Mare Shearing.
Melinda's our local sheep shearer. She invited us out today to meet her flock and talk about the sheep and the shearing.
So these are California red sheep. They're a crossbreed between Tunis sheep, which are where they get the red color, and a Barbados black belly, which is like a hair sheep. So that's why we get the really clean legs and the clean face. And as the girls get older, they'll lose that belly wool. So that's why I like them so much, is because as a shearer, it's just a blanket shear. So I don't have to worry about belly or anything. And it takes me like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But they are a rare breed. There's less than 750 of them registered in the United States living. It's a very small flock. They're doing a breed up program to try and help numbers, where you can crossbreed a Tunis and a Barbados and still register it as a California red. So they're born all red, like their faces and their legs, and then as they grow, that white oatmeal-y colored fleece comes out.
Is that not for other sheep that have been crossbred like that? At some point, does the breed become established enough that you can't do that anymore?
Yes.
Okay.
But basically, all of the sheep are crossbreds of something. It's just how long they've been established. Yeah. They're all individually named. So we have Pepper, Joy, Macy, Betty, Wilma, and Coraline. And then Cypress is my ram, and he's over at Drew's house.
Okay.
Because I didn't have anywhere for him to go.
Okay.
But yeah, they all have their own individual little ear tags that say B&B Farms and then their name in different fonts.
Did you name them?
I didn't. They came with names. But they were really cute names, so we kept them.
Cute names.
So B&B is where we're at. This is my farm. So business-wise, I have the shearing separated from the farm.
Okay.
And B&B used to stand for Bombash and Badillion, which was my great uncle, which is where I used to milk cows and help with the dairy farm and the beef cows. And then we bought this place and I started with horses. So my farm was always called B&B.
How'd you get into shearing?
I'm dumb and I like money.
Okay.
That's always been my answer. Up until Mother's Day, I never owned sheep.
Of this year?
Of this year.
Okay.
So this Mother's Day, I brought these guys home and these are my first sheep, which might be why they're giant pocket pets. So even while I was in school at Ohio State, I bailed on all of my sheep labs and took the 0 because I never liked sheep.
Oh.
I avoided it at the fair, like didn't have anything to do with it. I'm like, nope, I'm good. The one time I did get conned into helping at Ohio State, I got run over by a ewe. Like literally, like she jumped into my chest and plowed me over and I'm like, no, I'm good. So I always showed horses. That's where Boss Mare kind of came from, is there's still horses up on top of the hill. I was at Washington County Fair and that's where I met Amy Manco. She ended up she went to high school with my stepdad. So we met and we were in the same barn, and I don't leave the barn during fair. So she came over and made friends and she taught me how to knit, and then she tried to teach me how to spin, and she taught me all about stuff. And one day she said, hey, the shearers are coming. Can you come over and help? And I was just like, sure, what do I got to do? And she goes, you just have to move sheep around. I'm like, all right, I can do that. I can chase sheep. And I watched these 3 guys just get the snot kicked out of them for like 3 hours. And I'm like, no, nope. Made the right decision. I'm going to stay with cows. And then Amy's like, do you have any interest in learning how to do that? And I went, no, that looks like a lot of work. And she literally just went like this and she showed me the check that she was writing. And I was like, well, wait a minute, go on. How do I, doesn't look that hard. And then, so that year, that was 2020, she sent me down to Maryland to go learn from Emily Chamlin. Don't be rude. To go learn how to shear. So I went to a 2-day shearing school and then COVID happened. I was supposed to go be mentor with Emily and travel around with Emily. But so I literally came home and very, very slowly chipped away at Amy's flock. She's got over somewhere between 150 and 200 sheep over there. So like it would take me like 10, 15 minutes to do a sheep at the beginning.
Okay.
So I'd do like 3 or 4 a night and then come home and be like, this is awful. And then I'd go back and I'd get a little faster, a little faster. And then Amy's like, well, hey, these people down the road need a shear and I want the wool. So she would send my happy butt down there and I would shear their sheep and bring the wool back to Amy. And by word of mouth, my business has literally just bloomed. Like this year, yesterday was my last scheduled shearing of this year, and I've been to 78 different farms since March.
Wow.
So
and how long does it take now to shear a sheep?
About 3 minutes.
Okay.
On a bad
Quite
day.
The improvement.
Yeah. I've really gotten a lot better over the years. But yeah, so I blame Amy for all of this.
Okay.
And I blame Amy for why I have these.
Honestly could see how that would happen. She almost had me at flock. She was like, you want to go? You can come with me. She looked at my husband. She was like, right? She can come.
Yeah. I get voluntold.
She is. She's so convincing. If I didn't have young kids, I'd be going with her. All right. Do you want to tell us your role in the wool's journey?
Wool's journey. So I'm a shepherd first and shearer second. So without me, the wool production line stops. There's no way to get fleece off of the sheep without some sort of, blade.
Okay.
So there wouldn't be any wool products in your local yarn store. There wouldn't be any felt. There wouldn't be anything like that because there's no way to get it off. And they grow a whole sweater every year. Sheep grow somewhere between like 5 and 10 pounds of fleece yearly.
Per sheep.
Okay.
And once that's processed and milled and spun, how, like if you talk to me in like knitter's terms, is that like 1 sweater quantity or more?
So you lose a little bit from grease, dirt, and lanolin and all that. So normally,
God bless you.
Bless you. So it varies because of like what kind of yarn you're doing. Like if you're doing just regular DK weight, like those pound hanks, you'd probably get like 3, maybe 3.5 out of a 5-pound fleece because you do lose a lot from carding and everything.
Well, then you could certainly make. I don't think any of my sweaters weigh 3 pounds. Yeah. Awesome. You have to shear the sheep.
So annually, it's every year, every animal is the new phrase that a lot of us are using in my shearing world. So imagine you make your really pretty Rhinebeck sweater and you put it on in October and you cannot take it off. But next October, you make a new sweater and you put that one on over top of the other one. And again, you don't get to take it off. So that's my job, is to take that sweater off of them, because we've bred over the last 8,000 to 10,000 years, we've bred for them to keep that wool down coat. So they're not like the hair sheep, like Dorpers and Katahdins. Those are mostly meat sheep. Those are more like sheep used to be before we got our hands into them.
Okay.
Where they grow a nice fluffy undercoat in the fall and winter to keep them warm. And then in the spring, it pulls out. And that's kind of like what cashmere is. Like they brush out the goats, and that's that down fluff. But we've bred sheep to keep that undercoat.
So at some point, humans were like, I want to make my life easier by keeping the
so I don't have to go and chase
sheep.
it. Yeah.
And so now that's our responsibility.
That's our responsibility. It's a man-made issue.
How many shearers are there in like our general area?
General area, there's probably only like 4 that I know of that are like actively shearing.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's probably more like 4-H kids, FFA kids doing here and there, but like professional wise, there's probably only 4 or 5 of us.
Okay.
So shearing season is normally like a springtime thing.
Okay.
But this year it kind of got pushed out because of all the rain, because it's very weather dependent. Like I can't shear wet sheep.
Oh.
It becomes a hazard for them, for me. It gets slippery. The wool doesn't cut very nice because the lanolin kind of gums up.
Okay.
So with all the rain we've had this year, my season got pushed way out.
Right.
Normally I'm shearing from like March to like June, but this year I've sheared all the way into July and further.
Okay.
Like I've got some stuff that I had to move around.
So I have a question. So you are going to breed your flock and expecting lambs in the early spring, but also going to shear in the spring. So do you shear them pregnant or after they've...
We would do what's called crutching.
Okay.
Before lambing. So I'll shear their belly and their butts.
Okay.
Some of us joke we call it a sheepy Brazilian.
Okay.
And it's just to clear that belly from, so the lambs can find the teats easier, and then the back end stays cleaner.
Okay.
And then I try not to shear 30 days before lambing, just because it's really stressful. Like if you could think about when you were pregnant, like,
well, I wasn't allowed on my back, right?
Like, do you want like rolled around on your side and flipped it? No, nobody wants that.
Right.
I'm not doing that to them. Like,
right.
So I try real hard. There's some cases where like it needs done for the health of the animal, and it takes me twice as long because I'm trying to do what's best for the animal.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. And then you don't shear the lambs for the
first year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the long wool breeds, so like the Valais Black Nose, the Leicesters, Border Leicesters, Wensleydales, we'll shear them as lambs just because they grow so much fleece.
Okay. Are those like the twice a year shear?
Yeah, those are like your long wools that grow like 12, 18 inches, and it's just not feasible.
So for the long wools, they need sheared twice a year because the mills can't mill it longer.
Yeah,
right?
like the most a mill can handle, like depending on their equipment, is like 8 to 10 inches. So if we shear it twice a year, we can still get all that product, and it's not going to screw us up going to the production mill, just because like the carders and stuff can't handle that long of a fleece.
Okay, so if we could tell, or if you could tell people
why wool over acrylic?
why we would choose wool.
Okay.
What is it?
So wool is a renewable resource.
Okay.
Right. And it's healthy. Like it's a natural product. When my sweater is done, because I doubt my kids were going to take it because it's wool and it's for me, it's going to go in the trash and it'll biodegrade.
How long does wool take to biodegrade? Do you know?
Depends.
Like if you
if I just throw it out, it can take up to 2 years.
Okay. What if would it compost?
It'll compost. Yes. Okay. It'll compost. Those Wool-Aid Band-Aids that I like.
Yes.
They did a study with them where they put them into a compost heap that they kept track of, and in 5 years it was completely gone.
Okay.
So even with the adhesive on it, it broke all the way down in 5 years. Gone.
And what would happen if you had a sheep that you did not shear?
So the best way to everybody knows about Shrek from New Zealand, right?
Well, if they don't, Renee will flash a picture of him. But
it's Shrek from New Zealand. He disappeared for like somewhere between 5 and 8 years. Like the stories vary.
He got lost.
He got lost and was out in the woods. So he literally had 80 pounds of fleece on him. His fleece weighed more than he did. And the only reason they found him and caught him was he literally couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like think about, 2 sweaters, 3 sweaters, 4 sweaters. You can't move. You can't breathe. You can't go to the bathroom.
And I would assume similar to dogs that don't get groomed enough, it probably felted and matted and
Like
So how
every
do they get the wool off of them? They have to like chunk it up.
every so often, I can talk about a couple of the cases now. I get called by the Humane Society,
Okay.
and they find sheep that haven't been sheared or are in bad, and I have to go out there and try and deal with this. And one was in Fayette County, and they hadn't been sheared in like 5 years, and it was literally just felt plates on them. So it was trying to juggle holding the sheep, bouncing it with my legs and holding that fleece so it didn't pinch the skin, and trying to get it off without cutting, but getting it all off so they were more comfortable. And it's awful.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant for them or for me.
Right. Yeah.
The biggest thing,
The
like
heat?
the thing that we panic about, even like with how wet it's been, is something called fly strike. So that's something we have to worry about too if they've not been sheared every year, is the flies hiding stuff in there.
Okay.
A lot of the Humane Societies actually have little farms
Oh.
that they'll take stuff. Like I know
okay.
Washington County will take pigs and rabbits and
Like a rescue
and
farm,
horses and
kind
stuff.
of.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So they have little farms. So they'll go there until they're rehabbed and healthy enough to go somewhere else.
Okay. You have anything coming up?
Yeah. So next weekend, what is that, like the 27th, I'll be in Hudson, Ohio with Amy. We're doing a sheep to shawl demonstration at Hudson Mart, which is kind of like their
I wish we could go.
which is kind of like their art festival. So I'll shear sheep, and then I'm going to help card, but we'll show from sheep to finished shawl while we're there.
So you'll be the shearer.
I'll be the shearer,
team,
and apparently I'm gonna MC it. Like she's like, you can bring your speaker, and I'm like, okay.
You're gonna do 2 jobs at the same
I
time.
guess. I don't know. I overcommit. I
'Cause
know.
we're gonna MC the one in
Well,
PA. And
you're emceeing the one in PA?
yes.
I'm doing one in PA.
I got PA sheep and wool.
Oh no. Well, I'll be there too.
Are you doing one before that? We can come watch you.
No. Going to Michigan Fiber Festival. I'm not teaching. Amy's teaching like 6-7 classes. I'm in the vending booth the whole day. And then we have the Pittsburgh Creative Knit and Crochet Festival, where I'm teaching at that. I'm doing Wild Wonderful Wool. And it says lecture on there, but it's a hands-on lecture. Like I'm bringing fleeces, I'm bringing products, I'm bringing all kinds of stuff. It's 2 hours, and I'm going to go into like everything. So like the microstructure of the wool, like all the big buzzwords. Like when you go to these fiber festivals, you walk around, you're like, well, what's the difference between this stuff and superwash? And what's the difference between, woolen and worsted? And why is alpaca so much more expensive than fleece? And like, I'm going to go through stuff like that. And then we're going to Dallas, Fort Worth, helping vending, Shenandoah Valley for vending. And then I bought a plane ticket already to go to Lambtown, California with Amy. Amy pulled some strings for me, and we're going to go to UC Davis and meet the big flock of California Reds, and to kind of source breeding stock for the coming years, because these girls are related to almost everything on this coast.
I see.
Like the ram I have is distant, but he's still kind of close. So I don't want to get that close.
Right.
And I also don't want to do the breed up. So I'm going to go and talk with California to have a lamb shipped over.
Awesome.
Because I'm that dedicated to this breed now.
That's awesome.
Like
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got here, but here we are.
Well, I think the same thing about just knitting in general. It's like there was a rabbit hole, and I just like
Woo! Right into it, head
straight
first.
down.
Just
Yeah.
yeah, same thing. But Amy always says I went backwards. Like I
did it in
knitted
reverse
first,
order?
and then I
Yeah.
started to learn the other stuff, and then I got sheared, and then I got sheep. So it's a little weird. Like people's faces, they're like, "Well, how many sheep do you have?" None. Nope.
Now my friend has hundreds.
Now I can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
Aww.
and then we have PA sheep and wool coming up, and I'm doing shearing demonstrations throughout the day, and I'm doing a seminar on wool products, and these girls are going for a breed display, and we might be showing them.
Okay.
And then Rhinebeck, and then I'm done.
Nice.
But I'm everywhere and nowhere all at the same
Okay.
time.
It's going to be a busy fall.
It's
a busy fall.
September's just gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
So then once the festivals wind down, are you just like waiting for wool to grow over the winter?
Pretty much. We'll have to do vaccinations and stuff on the ewes, and then Cypress is coming over. I want to say the 1st of October, I have him scheduled to come over and have his date with the girls.
And Cypress is your ram.
Cypress is the ram,
For the
and
video.
then that will put us like end of March, early April, for lambs.
Have you done that before? Have
No.
you lambed?
No. Can't be any different than cows, right?
Oh yeah, no, I bet.
And
I bet it's
pigs,
easier.
we did pigs.
Yeah, so
I mean,
you've done it, just not with this exact animal.
no, I mean, they're bigger than pigs, but smaller than cows, so I think I can still help if need be.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll be okay.
You're good.
Like,
You have tons of experience.
right.
That's okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're going to hang out with the sheep and take some pictures. Oh, hello. Oh, they're name tags. Oh, no, that's the finger. So you failed. Them like this. Yeah, I can tell because they go from my fingertips.
And they don't have any top teeth, so you don't have to worry about
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the
Ever?
ruminants.
I'm not so worried about getting bit, but we have horses in our neighborhood, so I'm just used to the.
Oh my gosh, I want one.
Well, you can't have one. You have to have like what they say, 3,
At least 3.
Look at their cute little lips,
And
though.
we live in suburbia.
In this miniature sheep, you can put out. So the ruminants, so they have a compartmentalized stomach, which means that they regurgitate and ruminate their food again. So that's how they're able to eat grass and stuff. But because of that, if you look, they don't have any top teeth. They just have bottom teeth, and they've got chewing molars. But like cows, they cough up cud and chew again. What are you doing? So I can just, it doesn't hurt.
That's cool. So they're just like ripping grass.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, so it's a dental pad, so it's hard.
yeah.
It's like part of their skull, covered in gum. You want it or not? That's my ring. You want it? Just being nosy?
How old are they?
They're all yearlings, so they were all born last year.
And will you breed them?
They have their date with their boyfriend October 1st. And then we'll have lots of lammies.
This feels
Oh my gosh! Right? And so this is direct line from them. This is like their grandma and mom's fleece.
That's so
obsessed
nice.
with that.
All right, so this is what started my obsession with the California Reds. Is the first year I ever sheared them was last year. And she said, "Oh, I just got stuff back from the mill." And I'm like, "Oh, can I see that?" And she literally had like bags of cones sitting in her living room. And I was just like, "Well, how much do you want for that?" And she's like, "Well, I don't know. What's fair?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So I'm texting Amy real quick. I'm like, "How much would a cone go for of like worsted weight, like California Red?" She goes, "I don't know. What's it look like?" And I'm sending her like 1,000 pictures of it. And she's like, "Make her an offer." And I'm like, "I'm asking you to tell me what to ask." Like, so anyway, we got a price and I brought this home and I hem hauled with it forever. But so now I'm starting one of those like sleeved wrap cowls.
Yes.
I'm hoping to have it done for Rhinebeck. I doubt it. But it's beautiful. So this is their oatmeal-y color, and you can see all the little red guard hairs in it. But they're soft guard hairs, so it's not like Kempy. So it's still soft, but it's got that beautiful like oatmeal and red to it. Like I just obsessed with this. And like I'm like, I don't want to get rid of it.
Now you have
Like I just hoard it.
you have a whole supply.
I know, and hopefully,
I would never get. I couldn't.
by next, not next year, but festival season year after, I'll have California Red fleece
Right.
and
Yeah.
yarn to sell.
That would be awesome.
So
I give
That's
you a lot
fun.
of credit for selling it because you'd probably find me when I died with just a house full of my own yarn. This is my yarn.
again, so my daughter actually just started crocheting yesterday. She bought one of those. Is it Woobles?
Yeah.
She bought one of those, and she's like, "How do I do this?" I'm like, "I don't know how to do that."
I
did.
can crochet and I can't figure out
can't.
those woobles.
So she's over there with her like YouTube videos and stuff, and she's fighting. She goes, "I can't," and I'm like, "You're on your own, man. I got nothing." And she's like, Dwayne's like, "Well, she's got all kinds of yarn in there you can use," and I'm like, "You stay the heck out of my stash."
That's right.
And I'm like, "Well, the stuff in the closet you can have, but the secret stash," and they both look at me and they're like, "Secret stash?" I'm like, "Oops." I'm not telling them, but I have like totes and totes hidden in the house. Like,
we all do.
it's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Same.
And I go to Amy's, and every time I go to Amy's, and I'm like, "What's that?"
Oh, and her yarn is
Right? Like, so I've got, this is next. That's the Scottish sock yarn that she just got back. So this is Cheviot sock yarn. Wow. So it's non-superwash. So this is like all natural. And then that's lace weight Cotswold that I'm going to hold double for the Keller work.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Like I picked this up first, and I'm like, I just disappeared. I was supposed to be helping doing something, and I picked it up and I just wandered into the warehouse. And I'm like, "I'll be back." And then I came back and I'm like, I'm taking these. Thanks, bye.
That's gonna be wonderful.
Feel how squishy that is.
Okay, so wait, what are you making with these?
Socks, some form. I've been on a big sock kick because
So have we.
I'm too chicken to do the sweater yet.
Okay.
So like, the sweater
You're
shawl
really
is-
close
is
with
getting
that. Yeah.
But socks are easy for me because we're so busy, and like I'm traveling all the time. So I have one of those little like yarn caddy wristlet things.
Yeah.
And I just zoom around. Like, so we chaperone at the marching band things, and the kids laugh because I'll walk around and I'm just knitting while trying to help kids get ready for band. Or like when we're at the festivals for the band, I just walk around and knit. Like,
Right.
knit on
Right.
the bus.
Yeah. I have hockey players. I do the same thing.
Yeah. It's easy. It's just
Yes.
a little project bag
Yes.
instead of a big one. Just boop.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And we needed a sample of this, so it's a twofer.
It's a twofer.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
This was just like this is from Solitude, and I picked this up and I'm like,
Yeah.
have her back.
I have stock yarn from Solitude that we got at Maryland.
Yeah.
Hey guys!
We're back.
Once again, a big thank you to Melinda for making time to record and to visit her farm, and for all of the generous sharing of her knowledge and experience.
Thank you to those 6 cute girls you saw.
They were adorable.
Weren't they cute?
Yes.
You guys, when they were like bumping up against my leg, it was like a sweater. Like a sweater was like, hey, hey. So cute.
And how cool was it that Melinda is making an entire project out of California red wool.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, I wish you guys could have touched it. I wish you had touch a vision.
Hey, did you catch the Easter egg? Do you want to tell them what it is, Nay?
Sure.
Okay.
Rachel and I have been invited to MC the Sheep to Shaw competition at PA's first annual Sheep and Wool Festival.
Yeah.
We
are excited.
We're super excited. Super nervous.
We're a little nervous.
We want to do a good job.
Yes, we want to do a good job, and we don't want to disappoint anyone.
Right.
Including ourselves.
Yes.
But we will be there. The first annual Pennsylvania Sheep and Wool Festival, October 11th and 12th.
Yep.
Dayton, PA Fairgrounds. The competition is on Saturday. It starts at 11 a.m. I think the gates open at 10.
Yeah.
So if you run into us between 10 and 11, I apologize. I'm going to be an anxious mess.
We're going to be nervous, like a little bit in our head, probably.
But after that, I really want to say hi to everybody that's there.
Yeah.
So if you have a ranunculus, wear it. We're going to wear ours. We're going to do some emceeing. I think it's going to be wonderful. I'm very excited.
We hope that we are able to see some of you at McWalker Yarns August 4th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. But if you aren't able to make it to McWalker Yarns on that day at that time, come see us at PA Sheep and Wool.
Yeah, it's going to be great. October's a nice time.
We are back. We hope that you enjoyed all of the footage. You're going to see our normal outro, but we couldn't leave this episode without both telling you who this week's winner of the Twinkle Dimple stitch markers is, and also what this week's giveaway item is. Do you want to talk about the recipient of this week's
Yes.
From Our Stash to Yours?
Yes, I do.
Giveaway?
Okay. Here's the winner of the Twinkle Dimple markers. Chris Rudel 246.
Chris, RUDL246.
Congratulations.
She says, binge watch all your episodes. Hope to meet you at Sheep and Wool.
We hope so too.
Come say hi if you see us.
Yes,
we would love
please.
to meet you.
Please, please. Please send us an email with your mailing address so we can ship the Twinkle Dimple markers to you.
Yes.
Okay. The email's down below. It's tabletenpod@gmail.com.
So we were on vacation this past week.
We went to Hershey with our families, and we got a little nugget of time to sneak away to a new local yarn store.
Yes.
Okay, so it's called the Underground Yarn and Bookshop, and it's right in the town of Hershey, which is really cute if you're ever nearby. I would suggest stopping.
Absolutely. We'll do a whole review of that. But for this week, we wanted to show you, we each picked up something for ourselves there.
And got you something too.
The same thing. What is it, Rachel?
It is a mystery pack.
Ooh.
So the owner of the yarn shop.
Her name is Kayla.
Yep. And she has a yarn dyeing business.
Yes.
Called Little Loopy. So this is her yarn. And she has in this bag 5 10-gram mini skeins of fingering weight 75/25 superwash merino and nylon yarn.
So we haven't opened it. We don't know what yours looks like, and we don't know what ours looks like.
That's right.
So we will open them
Next week.
Yes.
But Kayla did tell us that she tries to make a cohesive palette in here.
Thoughtfully combined.
Yes. All right. Hey, thanks for hanging in there with us. I know this is an unconventional episode this week. Okay, so leave us a comment to be eligible for the mini set.
Under this video. Comment anything.
Anything you want.
Okay?
All right.
Here's the normal outro. It's getting sunny out here.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks for hanging in there with us this week. I know this is not our traditional setup in our traditional location. We were out of town and we did not want to skip a week.
Yeah.
Because, we've been here now with you for 18 episodes and we didn't want to just let one go. So back next week, back on track in the studio.
On the inside of the house. Maybe we'll keep it out here. It depends.
It depends on how hot August gets. Anyhow, as always,
information for things are below. Melinda's information's below. Her merchandise shop is below.
PA Sheep and Wool info is below.
McWalker
Steel
Yarns.
Valley Yarn Crawl, all of it. It's all down there. Yeah, thanks.
We'll see you next week,
Love you,
guys.
bye.
Thank you so much for grabbing a seat at our table. Roll some bloopers.
We'll see.
Bye.
Can you guys hear that?
Wait.
Hello. You have it memorized?
Oh, yes.
Hello.
No. Sounds like my family's moving.
Oh yeah, look at him. You guys, I don't know if you can tell, that's the ice cream man. Stopped outside Renee's house because her kids so reliably go visit the ice cream man, right? Is he stopped out there?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just slick my hair down.
And we are, no, I did it better the first time.
Lovingly refers to it as broken and busted farm because everything is messed up at some point here.
We'll stop recording.
Nothing is how it's supposed to be. Don't eat my shirt. And always something is hurt. So I think a squirrel just fell out of that tree.
That's a big tree.
I think it's okay. It's fine.
Okay, you okay?
You okay, buddy? Whether it's mostly us, but something's always messed up here. So now that they've all bailed. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Quit trying to bite my fingers. We're just gonna wing it. It's fine. It's fine. They left us.
I'm really doing the wrong job. That's much more my style, but this is what we got.